play action. They'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he shifts past him. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Fresh set of downs here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. A nice gain of 21 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Demarcus Lawrence in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. They'll set up a throw. They'll roll him out right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Offside, defense. Still second down.
Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. New York set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a first down.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Doesn't matter who the runner's going to be each week. Defenses get ready to gang tackle. They want multiple people to the ball. They want to make sure they take the proper angles to the runner, make sure there's no place for him to spin out and go what they call through the back door and get away from people. And they want plenty of guys there to hit him, try to knock the ball free, the whole deal. But on that play, the best laid plans did not work.
Let's go!
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A nice carry there of 15 yards. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now they'll run it on the toss. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but we're unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Holding. Defense.
So the grab there by the defense, the holding penalty call. Call it a 3-yard gain. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. And New York set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. So they need to determine... And New York set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in count.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sean Lee able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. They're able to locate Wilson. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
There he goes right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 59 yards. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Caught by Marshall. He's got it. Touchdown, Jets. They're big back. And now out come the Jets. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. It's hauled in by Devin Smith. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this one is incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Off off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw again. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Eric Decker has the first half. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They go play action here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tyrone Crawford breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Wide open receiver complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. He'll drop to throw. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Decker that time. That'll bring up second down.
Depending on who's doing the covering, zone or man versus a slant route is always a tough coverage, but a lot of guys prefer zone. If they're not backpedaling and their eyes are strictly on the quarterback and they feel the receiver breaking, they just move right to the football as the quarterback delivers, and that allows them to make a play on it and knock it away.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw on third and goal. To Decker over the middle. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Eric Decker with his third touchdown. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some space here. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And quickly, they get to the line.
The way he roared up and made that play, that tells me that he spent a lot of time in the film room analyzing what this offense does, and he saw something that convinced him he didn't have to worry about the pass. He could just go right now and make a play. I think if you're the offensive team, you better file that away a little bit. Maybe think about some play action down the road. You might catch him deep.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They come out here in the eye. Following the penalty, it's Forte. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. But good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who's that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that's caught by Smith. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle, because that is a very difficult job, to hold your block against a really good defensive end and hang on to it so your runner can get to the edge and do it without holding. I don't know that that's really possible for very many people.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And this is caught at the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. They're New York set to take the field. And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Oh, he's got some breathing room. It'll go as a gain of 12, and it's a first down for the Jets. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Another run, this time Forte. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And they're going to speed things up here. They stay on the ground. Forte again. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
Here we go! Now a run with Forte. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker, and on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Here's Forte. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
There's no doubt that his size is a factor, but I've seen a lot of big running backs in the league not have that kind of impact because they don't run like a big back should. Get behind their pads, as they like to say, lower center of gravity, and knock people backwards. Sometimes they run too upright and take too many hits. Not this guy. He knows how to get low, break tackles, and gain additional yardage. That's a football play right there. That takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right, get it to your back, get a lot of people out in front, control the line of scrimmage, wide receivers blocking downfield. It almost feels like half the crowd is in front of him, getting it down to the secondary. They have a tough time getting him down.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And this will probably be the last play they can squeeze in here before the 2-minute warning.
Defense always has to be careful in this situation. A lot of teams like to take a shot.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. They have that feeling that has to be the best. You just go out and complete control of this game here for hopefully one final possession.
And it's a culmination of preparation that began with something along the lines from the head coach of, we're going to win this weekend, and here's how we're going to get it done. And covered all the details that went into it. They practiced them. They went over them. They tweaked the game plan as the week went on. And to find it all coming together and see it finish this way,
makes them happy.
Oh, that's satisfying for them.
Yeah, they were very, very good. Now the last stages of this one. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And able to find Decker. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. Fighting through. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. They'll set up a throw. It's complete. He's got Eric Decker. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is good. And the New York Jets have won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy will be in the Big Apple. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists